Want to speak real Korean from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at KoreanClass101.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hui. Welcome back to KoreanClass101.com. From today, we will be teaching you very useful words and phrases about the upcoming Winter Olympics. And in this video, we'll start with how to read PyeongChang like a native. Let's begin. PyeongChang, PyeongChang. Okay, the first one is PyeongChang. PyeongChang, which means PyeongChang. PyeongChang is the city which will have the 2018 Winter Olympic this week. So I heard that some people are saying PyeongChang or PyeongChang, but like the correct pronunciation is PyeongChang. So you have to make sure to say a sound clearly in the second syllable, like PyeongChang, PyeongChang. That's the correct pronunciation for the city to have 2018 Winter Olympics. So in a sentence, you can say 평창 올림픽의 로고는 평창의 첫 자음 피읍과 치읓으로 디자인되어 있습니다. The Pyeongchang Olympics logo was designed as Pyeongchang's first consonants in Korean, 피읍 and 치읓. So when you see the logo, you can see that kind of sign, which looks like Greek temples, like they have columns and everything. That might be true. But it also is from the consonant pi읍, which is for p sound, because Pyeongchang has that kind of consonant. And the other one looks like a star. For me, it looks like that is for the consonant 치읓, which is for ch sound, because Pyeongchang, the second syllable, has ch sound. So p, ch. That's what you can find in logo, because that is the first consonants of the word PyeongChang. 동계올림픽, Winter Olympics. Next we have 동계올림픽, 동계올림픽, Winter Olympics. So here we have the word 동계 that can be used when the event is kind of seasonal. Like there are two different types of Olympics. One is in summer and the other is in winter. So in that case, you have to use the word like 동계, which literally means winter season, or 하계, which literally means summer season, not using 겨울 or 여름, which means winter and summer in general. So that's why we call 동계올림픽, which literally means winter season Olympic, not like 겨울 Olympic, although that means winter Olympics. In a sentence, we can say 2018년 동계올림픽은 평창에서, 2020년 하계올림픽은 도쿄에서 열립니다. The 2018 Winter Olympics will be held in Pyeongchang, and the 2020 Summer Olympics will be held in Tokyo. 강원도, Gangwon Province. Next we have 강원도, Gangwon Province. So Gangwon is the name of the province, and do is used to mean something like province in South Korean. So when you say the name of this province, make sure to say Gangwon-do, not like Gangwon-do. I can see some foreigners, they say G-A-N-G as gang, but in Korean, you have to say Gang with a strong A sound. So make sure to say Gangwon-do, Gangwon-do, not like Gangwon-do. When you look at the map, you can see the province on the northernmost part of South Korea. Since there are a lot of high mountains, it also has a lot of coldest cities in South Korea. For example, Pyeongchang, the city to have Olympics, and Gangneung, Sokcho, and the other cities too. That's why you can easily find ski resorts of South Korea in that province. In a sentence, you can say, 강원도는 한국에서 가장 추운 도시들이 모여 있습니다. Gangwon Province has the coldest cities in Korea. Gangneung, Gangneung. Next we have Gangneung, Gangneung, Gangneung. So the same thing, like if you want to pronounce it correctly, make sure to say gang for the first syllable, not like gang. I can hear some people say Gangneung like in some different way, but when you see G-A-N-G, you have to say gang in Korean. So Gangneung is the correct way to say the name of this city. And although it has the consonant l, which is for L sound, when we say it, we change it to N sound. So it becomes Gangneung, not Gangneung. In a sentence, we can say 하키와 스케이트 경기는 강릉에서 열릴 예정입니다. which means hockey and skating competitions will be held in Gangneung. Alpensia, Alpensia. Next we have Alpensia, Alpensia, Alpensia. So as you know, you can find a lot of ski resorts in Gangwon Province, and one of the big ski resorts is called Alpensia. The correct way to say is Alpensia, Alpensia. You can for sure say Alpensia or in different way, but if you want to sound like a native Korean, you can say Alpensia. So in a sentence, you can say 알펜시아는 알프스라는 의미의 독일어 단어 알펜과 아시아를 합쳐 만든 단어로 아시아의 알프스라는 의미입니다. Alpensia is a word made by combining a German word Alpen, which means Alps, and Asia, so it means the Alps of Asia. So Alpensia is of course in Gangwon Province, Gangwon-do, and it is also near the city PyeongChang. Since it's a ski resort, it's going to hold a lot of skiing competitions. So if you're a big fan of ski, you can probably try to stay at the resort or around this resort so that you can enjoy all the competitions. Okay, so you just learned how to say PyeongChang like a native speaker. If you find any Korean words not easy to pronounce, let us know in a comment. If you like this video, make sure to click the like or subscribe and visit our website koreanclass101.com. I'll see you in the next video. 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요.